If your job involves converting files into PDF manually, I'm going to show you 3 different techniques for doing this using buttons on your SharePoint document library. So 2 of those methods involve something called a deep link, which is going to open up a PDF within your browser. The other one that I'm going to demonstrate, of course, is going to involve Power Automate because I love automation. So over on my SharePoint site, you can see I have 3 different files here and I have 3 columns as well, the 3 different methods for converting to PDF. And if we just remind ourselves of the manual method, if I go and open up a Word document right now and go and click on File, I can go and export and download as a PDF and click download once more, and that will bring that file down onto my local PC. The other method would of course be to use something like print and then use the print PDF or save as PDF. I can choose the pages that I want and I can save it, and of course again it will download. Now if I demo how easy it is using method number 1, you'll note that it's limited to just Word documents to PDF. I have a button to download the PDF, and if I click on that, it instantly opens up Word, but in the mode ready to print. Over in the top right hand side, I can click on that print button and I'm given the ability to open that PDF, and I can either do it as before and print directly and save it to my local machine, or if I cancel, we have the PDF open here, I can click save and I can save it to my local PC. Method number 2 is slightly different and actually a lot faster. You'll see that it supports Excel, PowerPoint and Word documents, and if I click on download PDF for my Excel file, it instantly opens the PDF. I can click save, I can give the file a name, and I can save it to my local machine. Similarly, if I come across onto the PowerPoint deck and download as PDF, we have that PowerPoint deck already saved as a PDF. I can hit that save button and save that as required. Back over in SharePoint, my favorite of the lot, the Power Automate workflow that I've created. Again, it's a button. When I click on it, I have a flyout on the right hand side. This flyout will run every time you click on that button and you're asked to run the flow. You can also define input parameters. So if you did want to pass in someone's email address or the content of the email that you want to pass into the email that you send, you can by further developing that workflow. I do have a video that I created about 18 months ago. I'll share that in the description below, and it talks through it in a lot more detail, explaining how you can set these things up. But if I hit that run button, what's happening behind the scenes is an automation is grabbing that file, converting it into a PDF and saving it on this particular document library. So if I now refresh this document library, we have that file converted to PDF already on my SharePoint document library. But the great thing about this is it also does it for PowerPoint and also Word documents. And it's just a case of clicking on that Create PDF button and then confirming you want to proceed by clicking on that Run Flow button. Now it takes about 6 seconds for this process to run. I'll refresh SharePoint and we can see already those files have been created. If I go into the PowerPoint presentation, we can see it's converted into PDF on my SharePoint document library, ready for me to share or send as required. So how easy is it to create a button? It's a lot easier than you might think, and there's an awful lot of things you can do with buttons on document libraries. But if I show you as an example, this download is a PDF. If I click on the column name, go to column settings, go to format this column, we're using code here to create this experience. If I use Control A to select all, Control C to copy, and then I'll cancel out of this screen, I'm simply going to add in a new column, a text column, hit next. We'll give this a name, convert to PDF, save it. Then as before, we'll click on that column heading, we'll go to column settings, into format this column, and then down at the bottom, select advanced mode. We have some code here which I'll select either using my mouse or Control A. I can paste over that code that I've just copied, and I will share the code for all 3 of those options in the description so you have access to this as a proof of concept. Click on save. You can see that those buttons have now appeared, and if I click on the download PDF, it now launches a copy of that file as a PDF. So I'd love to hear in the comments below, have you used buttons in SharePoint before? Have you called a flow from a document or maybe an item in SharePoint? What ideas do you have for automation and what would you like to see in my future videos? Thank you very much for watching and I look forward to seeing you again sometime soon. Cheers.